This is Mr. MegaManFan. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know all the things to do. Have you not gotten tired of Switch 2 coverage yet? Oh, good, because you're about to get some more. This is my package directly from Nintendo.com, which they shipped UPS 2-day delivery, and to my surprise, it was already out for delivery today, which is the official release date. Although some people stood in line last night to get theirs either by pre-order or if there were leftover stocks. But then some of those people who did get theirs last night weren't even able to do anything with it because of the fact that Mario Kart World could be downloaded but not played because it was time locked to release date and they had not adjusted that for the midnight launch. I've got more than the Switch 2 in here, so hopefully, even if you've seen other Switch 2 videos, there will be something new you haven't seen. Let me get all these contents out. We have the Switch 2 Pro controller right here, and all the instructions on the box about how to charge it and use it. Set that aside. We've got a charge grip for Switch 2 Joy-Cons, and by charging grip that means you can play it while it's plugged in and charging. You can either use the standard grip, which won't charge them while you're playing, or you can charge them while you're playing with this one. And of course they redesigned all of these because these new Joy-Cons are larger and different and even have mouse support. Now, what's in this envelope here? It's my microSD Express for the Switch 2. And it's even got some Mario branding. Look at the M for Mario on there. So, we move on from that to what I believe should be the GameCube. And we have a GameCube controller, exclusive to the Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch Online. And the main event, of course, the long-awaited Nintendo Switch 2. And this is the Mario Kart World Bundle. Although, buddy, you are standing in the spot I was going to show people the console. You're a good boy, but come on, please move. Thank you. And here is the actual Switch 2 itself inside of this bag. Now, there are warnings out there already that there is a protective film for the glass on this screen. You are not supposed to peel off that protective layer because it's in case the glass shatters. So if you get it out of the bag and you think you're not done setting it up, there's a layer of film you have to remove. Fair warning, you probably shouldn't do that. That's the advice we've been given. And here are the left and right Joy-Cons in their respective bags. The right one is the one that's supposed to be able to be used like a mouse. I did not attend any of the Nintendo Switch 2 demos. They were too far away from where I live. But from what I understand, the mouse function is actually quite pleasing. And these are a little larger than the original Joy-Cons and feels like it has a good weight to it. I like the balance and I like the feel in my hand. The stick feels like the same stick as the original Joy-Con, though. I don't think these are Hall effect sticks, so stick drift may be a problem. That remains to be seen. Get this one out of its bag too, because we will need to dock both of these. And I believe they have magnetic docking now. I think that is the new gimmick we're working with here. Instead of them sliding onto rails, I think they just click into place. I'll try that in a second. We've got more stuff in the box though. We've got the non-charging grip, as previously mentioned. Only clips in the Joy-Cons and doesn't actually charge them. And this box here should be the dock for the Switch 2. It's quite beefy. Yeah, you can tell they redesigned the dock. There's more air ventilation. There's more weight to it. This feels nice. I like it. And I like the glossy finish of it and the logo, and there's a little bit of texture to it as well. This feels premium. Of course, it probably cost them $2 to make. What do I know? But if it feels good enough to feel like it's more than that, then that's what is going to matter to the customer. This is our USB-C plug. The cord that will run from the system to the brick, which means the other one will be the power brick itself. A fast charging one, I'm sure. Get that out of the bag as well. And this also feels like it's got some heft to it. This feels like a very sturdy, well-made AC power brick. I'm happy with that. Let me see if I missed anything else in here. We've got download code I have to scratch off. Won't show that on camera. Got the HDMI cord. That was in the top tray. Even has the Nintendo logo on the cord. So if you were wondering which cord was running to your Switch 2 dock, that would be an easy way to tell. It's the one that says Nintendo on it. And we've got rails to hold the Joy-Cons when they're not docked if you're just using them in your hand. Redesigned to match the aesthetic of the Switch 2. That appears to be everything in the box. I'm going to go ahead and try docking these Joy-Cons. See how this feels. Oh, that is nice. There are definitely magnets in there. That snaps right into place. You can hear it and you can feel it. It pulls it in. That is nice. That is so much more preferable to sliding Joy-Cons onto rails. Now again, let's not give Nintendo too much credit. That's also probably a security feature so that people can't use the Joy-Con rails to hack the Switch 2. Because that's what happened with the launch edition of the Switch. People found a way to jump a pin or short a pin on the right Joy-Con rail and put it into factory service mode. I don't see that happening here, but I could be wrong. I'm going to go ahead and unbox the Pro Controller as well so I can use that during the setup process. I just finished setting up the dock and my phone went off because I had set an alarm to remind me that I needed to check to see if the Switch 2 had been delivered, but it was delivered before the alarm went off, so I forgot to turn it off. Go figure. But anyway, if you see a jump cut, that's why. Probably bent the tray a little just trying to get it out. Charge cable. And inside this fancy bag, we have Ta-da! A Switch 2 Pro Controller complete with its C4 chat function button. You will notice I did not get the camera. I don't know if I ever will. Don't know if the camera is something I ever plan to use. Feels really nice. Again, attention to quality. It's got a smooth surface with some sparkly embedded plastic. I don't know what the term for that is, but it reflects in the light. The weight of it feels good. The sticks feel good. I like Pro controllers in general. I actually tend to prefer them for platforming games and shooters and things of that sort. And here's the charging cable for it. So I'll plug that into the dock, and then I will put the Switch 2 in the dock, and hopefully we can just use the Pro controller while it's charging. Interesting that it's USB A to C. Obviously the C end goes in here. And you can see it's got a nice Nintendo logo. Again, attention to detail on these things. Select US English. See if I can zoom this in a little bit. That's better. We are in the Americas. I'm going to accept the agreement. Now, since I don't want to share my internet settings with the world, I'm going to pause this for a second. And now it's going to download the day one update, which you need for completing the setup so you can use all the features, including Switch 1 backward compatibility. So it's asking me to pick my date and time zone first. Let's go with Chicago for my region. Downloading the update data. Once ready, the system will restart. That's good to know. I hope that isn't, oh yeah, 6 minutes, that's a little better. 2 minutes, that's better yet. A little scared there when it said 2 hours at first, but I guess it was resynchronizing based on the data rate transfer that it started with, and then once it got a good speed, it recalculated. Packaging on this micro SD was a pain in the butt, I tell you what. Right. Where do we insert the micro SD? Oh, well, I guess it says how to insert. We could just look at that. Open the stand. Oh, so it's under the stand. So I'll have to undock it. That would appear to be our micro SD slot right there for the SD Express. And if there's a jump cut of any kind, it'll be because I don't want to show my account name or password or something like that. So keep that in mind if you see a jump cut here. Oh, 16 minutes left. I think we'll pause this for the moment. Sometimes it just stays there for a while. Oh, there we go. And do I need to undock and redock again or not? Not this time, apparently. There we go. Setting the system up. Wonderful. Downloadable software will be re-downloaded later. The theme color from the source will be carried over. press the home button. Nice, nice, I like that. All right. That's interesting. I have Love 3 in the old Switch, but it's reading it in the new Switch. I did not know that was a thing. Is it gonna let me play it? Well, it's downloading data. Let's check my data. Free space on the system 226, free space on the micro SD 238. Okay. I don't know how it's reading that I have the SD card in a different console and letting me play it on the Switch too, but that's pretty bananas. Okay, so here's what I want to know. If I pop it out of the old Switch, does it pop it out of the new Switch? Let's find out. It's still showing on the new Switch. Okay, that's wild. I don't understand, but I'm not mad about that. I'm going to pause for a second to get a drink and we will come back. While we were away, I went ahead and redeemed the code for Mario Kart World. But it is still downloading the data and I have 37 minutes. So I'm going to call this part 1 of the video and leave it here. And we will come back for part 2. And I will show off the GameCube controller, the mouse feature, maybe Mario Kart World if Nintendo's ninjas don't strike that down. But we will come back after it finishes with that. So hopefully you enjoyed the unboxing. This is Mr. MegaManFan, and as always, thank you for watching.